welcome to another episode of Glory of Golden State Gaming. I'm your host, SwampSwimmer, and with me, as always, the Mulder to my Scully, Vespasian.
Great. Wow. I love it. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. For a change, I have a topic today. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Warhol. I know that we did a little bit of an intro and a walkthrough of Warhol. Gosh, it probably was like almost a year ago.
It was a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, and Hugo, one of the founders, is a very good friend of ours, and I just recently got a game against him, which a little bit of a spoiler and something to look forward to. I'll be getting that on the channel sometime in the coming weeks. So something to look forward to after Kenyon's Tides battle reports. And I just wanted to make a comment, and this is not meant to be like a dig on UB or anything like that, but man, Warhol is awesome. So awesome. It is like, I know that there's some argument about free versus the paid, because it's a little bit more expensive than the typical UB subscription, but it you get what you pay for. From loading new recruit lists automatically to there's so many useful and kind of intuitive things. Like, for example, you can say you want to know the shooting ranges of every unit so that you don't park your Flame Phoenix within range of shades and auxiliaries, for example, right? You can go to each unit and say shades have an effective range of 24, and it brings up a concentric circle of 24 inches around that shade unit. Auxiliaries have a concentric range of 28, brings up a circle around the shade, so that literally you can see exactly the spots where you can fit your units in. Like, so many things that just make a lot of sense, save time, and can make you more effective as a player. I mean, I think about what it would take to do that on UB with all the different measuring tapes and stuff. I just a lot of really intuitive and effective tools to make the game go faster, make things a little bit easier and more, better experience. And then on top of that, the graphics. I mean, I know it's not, whatever the kids are playing these days, it's not like the most amazing. It's not Total War Warhammer, but there's definitely something a lot more immersive about being able to zoom in and see your Phoenix fighting X unit or something like that. And I just think for people that are resistant to the online platforms because they want to play on the tabletop, I really think this is a good middle ground. So just wanted to hype it, and we're going to try to do more Warhol battle reports in the future. I had a great game against Hugo, so something to look forward to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when Warhol first came out, we were all trying to use it, and it was a little bit weird because they hadn't finished all of the 3D models yet for the units. And I think it was a week or so ago I played a game for the YouTube Invitational Tournament, and I jumped back into Warhol, and I think they've done all the armies now, or at least all the Saurian Ancients are all done, and it was fantastic. Like, I made a joke earlier about it not being Total Warhammer, but it's freaking close. So I was very pleasantly surprised with the 3D modeling.
Awesome. Yeah, they did a great job. I think the guy who was doing the modeling got better and better and better as he went along and got more experience. So especially some of the later armies are just super cool. Yeah.
All right, well, let's get into our battle report here. Let's see here. Bam. So last we left off, I had gotten through round 1 of Tides of War against Skaven and AZ, and I will have lost the shirt bet, unfortunately. But afterwards, I get paired into Noah. Noah's a player from Denver, Colorado, who I know pretty well. I just have to point this out. I don't have a picture of him, but he has bright red hair, and he has the most awesome mullet I've ever seen in my entire life. Bright red mullet hair. Noah, you're the best. Anyway, he's running Warriors of the Dark Gods. We're doing Hold the Ground, Dawn Assault. If you're interested in my list, please go back to the round 1 game. But let's talk about Noah's list. Here we go. So he's got the Exalted Herald General. He's got the Chosen Lord Dark Prelate on foot with Destiny's Call and Kingslayer. He's got the Sorcerer on foot also with Talisman of the Void and Evocation. 20 Warriors of Envy. 24 Barbs. 10 Warrior Knights with Lance Envy. 10 Warrior Knights with Lance Envy. A Chosen Chariot and 2 pieces of Chaff. And none of his characters are mounted, right? Yeah. So basically he's got 2 hitty knight units, the Exalted Herald General running around, and then all these characters on foot. Probably the Chosen Lords in with the Warriors and the Sorcerers in with the Barbs.
I wanted to check. Can you? Where is it? Occultism. Can you? Okay. So you can get that Lord up to a 3-up. Aegis. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think those Warrior Knights units, especially the big ones, nobody takes them. They keep coming down in points. So I think those are. I mean, they're a lot to take off, and they're pretty hitty. I guess the 24 Barbs is sort of like a cheap scoring piece that can sit on an objective or something like that.
It's a score and also a bunker for his wizard, I think.
Yeah, it seems a shame. I mean, I get that he's trying to get to the 3-up, but it does seem like you can easily get that Lord to a 1-up, 5-up, and it just seems a shame not to have both, right? Because now if you come up against divine attacks, like you're kind of screwed with that guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, some usual suspects, the Herald, the Chosen Chariot is real nice. A couple pieces of Chaff. So yeah, it seems like a pretty flexible. It's going to rely on those knights need to do a lot of work.
Yeah, true.
So
yeah. Oh shoot! What happened? There we go. Let's see here. So for my magic, I chose let's see, Savage Fury and Awaken the Beast, and I think I chose Savage Fury because I had nothing really to shoot at with Swarm of Insects, and there was some Fear Causers. Was there Fear Causers? I don't remember. I don't remember why I chose Savage Fury.
The Herald does it.
The Herald, I think that's what it was.
Yeah. It's hard to see with all that gray. I'm just blinded. I gotta dig on you a little bit.
Let's see here. All right, so here's my deployment. It was Dawn Assault, and I think I denied him the right side, and he denied me the left side, and we ended up just both dropping in the center and going toe-to-toe. Oh, no.
I mean, you guys smash face.
No, he denied me the right, and my second giant's on the left, not in the picture somewhere.
Okay.
So my giant's on the far left there, and basically this is.
And they're drunk.
Yeah, they're drunk. This is just smash face. Like, let's go to the center board and fight each other. So he's got the Chosen Chariot here on the left. He's got one of the Envy Knight units here. Piece of Chaff. The Barbs in the back with the Wizard in it. The Warriors here with the Chosen Lord is this guy, the one painted guy right here. Another piece of Chaff, the other Knight unit with Envy, and his General, the Exalted Herald. Mine from left to right, the one giant's off on the left outside of the picture here. Then my block with the Evocation Soothsayer, Gargoyles, my Minnow block with both Minnow characters, another Wildhorn block with the Shamanism Soothsayer, Gargoyles, my Minnow Great Weapon, Minnow Stick, and the other giant here on the right. So I was thinking just basically, I think he dropped to go first. So this is my response. I think basically the one I wanted was the Great Weapon Minnow Stick against his either his warrior knights or his exalted herald.
Is the herald flying, or is he? Do you have any recollection of his manifestations?
Oh, he took the stomp one, but not the flying.
So he took the big stomp to try to go through the units. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. And then maybe like sorcerer mortal or something.
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I just know he didn't have the flying. Yeah.
He probably wanted well, no, he probably doesn't want to fight that Minotaur Warlord anyways. Because I was trying to debate if he would take Avatar to get the Strength 6 Divine, which would at least give him a shot in that combat. But
Yeah.
you have your Minos have shields.
No, pair weapons.
Okay, interesting. I
Oh,
need to do
shoot.
the math on that fight between them and the Warriors. I wonder what the. I don't
I
even know
honestly,
what the story
I
is
can't
there.
remember much of this game, so we'll see how this goes.
Okay, fair enough. Let's get into it.
All right, so he's first turn. He pushes hard.
Yep.
He puts his chariot backwards here to look for chaff, and his bunker unit he turns to the right to cover any chaff, or I mean ambushers.
It looks like you're in. Are you in charge range there, or it looks like you're like maybe 3 inches off the center? So it's like
He's maybe
15.
4 or 5 off the center, so it'll be a long charge.
Okay.
He gets I think
Comet?
no, it wasn't Comet. It was he gets
Smite?
the one that permanently reduces offensive defensive. Occultism.
Rot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I can reverse engineer his manifestations. I'll look that up. Keep going.
So in my turn, this is my response. Since he had turned this chariot around, I knew I should attack this side. So I chaff his knights, and I push on the left with the giant and these guys here.
He did take Avatar. That's what Rod is.
Yeah.
He did take Avatar. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of simple. I'm trying to collapse his left flank, and we'll see if it works, to be honest. I get Clouded Eye, so I get MR on my minnow unit, because I don't want him casting that on me anymore.
Yep.
What is this showing? Is there something there?
Something.
Oh, he
the gargoyles.
he killed the gargoyles with the what's the hereditary? Yeah, the hereditary.
Yep.
Goodbye gargoyles.
Yeah.
And then he
Warriors
does-
don't have a shooting.
I think
phase.
I had a bad magic phase, and then he got 5 wounds off on my giant on the left. And I don't know how he did that. It was
Well,
pretty bad.
he can take. You're struggling because he's got pentagram and hereditary, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's gonna push wounds through somehow.
So it's his turn. I think he goes for the charge in the chaff with the warriors, kills them, and then doesn't overrun, or overruns only a little bit and only makes it to here. Doesn't make the overrun into my unit.
Yep. Okay.
He also
And he chaffs
chaff the minnows. Yeah. Okay. So that was his turn, and nothing else really happened. I think I shut down his magic phase. And then this is my
Activate
turn.
giant chaff.
Yeah.
Love a good giant chaff.
So this is bottom of 2 now. He turned in top of 2. He turned his chariot back around, and he turned his other unit in the back here to face to the left because he was afraid of the ambushers coming up on this side. So in my turn, I take the charge with the wild horns into the warriors with his chosen lord in there. And I'm wide enough where I can dangle my my character out so he's not in combat. He's over here. I chaff the knights and the chariot with the giant who had taken a bunch of wounds. The minnows just take the chaff here. And my other giant kind of sneaks up on the flank and gets out of everyone's charge arc. And my one ambusher comes on here because he has no charges on me.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
And then the magic phase, I focus on this unit because I want to blow through his warriors. I get Blood and Horn and Awaken, and I'll pop my +1 strength banner, so I'll be strength 5, AP 4. Yeah. Pretty gnarly. And then after combat, there are 10 guys left. So there were that I killed 11 warriors.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he sticks. Yeah, he sticks.
He killed. I mean, he would have killed a lot, I would think.
But I reformed.
You go Simo to him when you charge.
Yeah, I reformed to be wide, so he killed 4 guys.
Oh, how did he stick? He double one-dead or something?
Yeah, I think he just
Crazy.
rolled well.
Okay. Wow.
So in his phase, the knights take the charge into the giant. The chariot comes around. I thought I was going to blow through him there, so I was a little unhappy. Shaft comes up here. He moves his Exalted Herald way over here, which is not good for me. He's going to move him around my flanks. He turns the barbs to face the ambushers again, and the warrior knights are just there.
Do you mind going back one picture? Sorry, just like when we can see that. Yeah. Could he not see your wild horns with his knight unit?
Oh, here to here. I think I was out. It's a little bit of a camera trick. I'm pretty sure I was out.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's his movement. Dude, so he didn't have cards, so I'm not exactly sure what he got off here. He got off some buff on his unit.
It's gotta be Hand of Glory, right? I mean, at least that's what I'd want if I was him.
Yeah, it might be. I think it was, yeah.
Spectral?
I think it was Hand.
Okay. Yeah.
And this is after the next round of combat. I toast him, I wipe the unit except for his character, and his character sticks.
But he's now done a number on you.
Yeah, he's killed a few.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I remember now. I was
Wizard Master too, right? Or is the Wizard Master in the barbs?
Wizard Master's in the barbs. I was anticipating. Oh, and this is I was anticipating these guys breaking them, but then the knights you see above, they completely whip on my giant, and I'm down. I have 1 wound left. I stick.
Wow, some swingy stuff.
Yeah,
okay,
this is a really swingy combat. He should have blown through me. He whipped, and then I hit him, and he rolled like, I think 4 out of 5 armor saves of a 1.
Wow.
It was pretty crazy.
I'd probably still take the trade of that warrior brick holding for that knight brick whipping.
Yeah.
To be honest, but yeah, okay, because they'll kill that giant before he swings next. But yeah, all right.
Let's see here. This is my turn. This is bottom of 3. I end up taking the charge with these guys into the barbs, just because I wanted to possibly assassinate his wizard. That's what I was going for. I don't really care about winning the combat. Giant runs up over here. Minnow's back up to be out of his arc, and I kind of turn to face him, and that's where I am.
Okay.
So I get off Spectral Blades in this unit to hopefully...
What were the Minotaurs doing, just for my... They don't seem like they've moved really much much at all.
Yeah, I'm just afraid of taking the charge from these guys, so I'm staying at a reasonable charge length.
Okay. And trying to position so you can get the flank into that lord if he manages to hold.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Yeah, I reformed to see the lord. Yeah, because where they were now, and then the lord's over here on the left. He was out of my arc, so I couldn't see him. Now I can see him. That's exactly what I did. And I knew the chariot was going to come in, but I thought this unit would hold with ranks, so I wasn't too worried.
Why isn't he assassinating your wizard by now? I mean, your champ's got to be dead, I would think. I mean, at least if he was thinking about it, he should be.
I don't remember. Why
isn't he challenged out? Shaman.
In that case, I deny the challenge, because losing. The only thing I'm losing when I deny the challenge with the wizard is my leadership, and my general's right here, so I'm not losing anything by denying the challenge.
Okay. Well, he should force on his turn. He should force the reform. Well, anyways, it's probably
yeah.
Okay.
Spectral blades I got off in this unit to hopefully kill that chosen lord. And I do 2 wounds out of 3. So I just can't get through this chosen lord.
Yeah. Well, he's got a 3-up Aegis.
And you see in the back. I didn't kill the wizard. I lost combat and fled, but he didn't catch me. So it sucks, but also the giant's right there to recover.
They were great weapon barbs or spear?
Spear,
I think.
He takes the charge with the chariot. He kills the giant here finally.
And
he takes the charge in the front. Yeah.
And he charges with that.
Let me think here. Did I kill the?
Oh, and he gets the night brick.
Yes, he does. He goes to the long charge.
Ooh. This is gonna get spicy.
And he takes the Exalted Herald into this block here.
Can the Minos see him?
Oh, I think they can. Yeah.
It's a mistake. Okay.
Well, if he blows through my minnows, then it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Hit you in the because he'll.
I can't remember. I think
Okay,
I did eventually kill his chosen lord here, but he brings the knights in. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll see.
Yeah, if his chosen chariot. Oh, it looks like he missed.
Yeah. So as you can see, he blows up this unit.
You got bailed out there, Kenyon.
He blows up this unit.
Yeah.
The chosen lord's still alive. He did well in this combat, but he sticks. I cleared out the back rank, but he only killed 2 guys. And then...
It looks like he went after the characters, which was a mistake. He should have just gone after the unit.
And then here, I stick against this guy. And he takes off 4 guys. Up here, I think I don't know what happened. He charged into the fleeing Longhorns, catches them, and then reforms like that, I think. Yeah.
And you've got some wounds on your giant, it looks like. You've got
4 wounds left on the giant.
Something. Okay.
My movement phase, and more ambushers come on, giant comes on, I charge in the flank with the minnows here. I get
The only good herald is a dead herald.
I get Awaken the Beast off on my minnow unit. I can't remember if it's toughness or strength, but it was whatever I thought was more important. And here we go. I blow up the knight unit, and I don't kill that guy. I don't know how many wounds he's taken, but I don't kill him, and I remember it was super disappointing, and he sticks. Yeah.
He is hard to hit. So I mean, they're even with your guaranteed reroll to hit. Essentially, he's still it's still 5s, right?
Yeah, and then he takes the full boat into my Minotaurs here.
We're doing it. And it looks like he's got the Chosen Lord.
Yes,
still?
he does. He does.
Maybe.
Right.
Ooh, that guy's beefy with Kingslayer paired weapons against 2 characters.
Yeah, really.
Yum, yum.
Really.
Let's see it.
He turns to face with his barbs up here, but I'll win up here. Kablamo.
Oh.
I got the Herald,
which is all that matters.
I can't remember exactly. I know.
I'll take a 0 if I can take that Herald's head off. God, I hate that.
I don't remember. I think I missed some pictures here, but obviously he kills all my minnows and my characters. I kill his Chosen, and these guys are all down to almost dead. These guys are still alive. Somehow they get away. I think I charged with a giant and then they ran away, and I didn't kill that damn wizard again.
Wow.
I think this is how it ends up. Man, I'm sorry. I don't remember the specifics.
What a bloody game.
Yeah.
Jeez, sorry.
No, I do end up getting the barbs with the guy in it, with his wizard.
Okay.
He ends up getting
So there's
these
like a
guys.
chariot and one knight. Wow.
Yeah, I think it was a chariot and one knight left, and I had a giant, this ambushers, and these guys left. And with that, and I think one of those turns in there, I got one of the center objective, so I end up winning the secondary. And it ends up at 13 for me.
Oh man, I'd love to know the body count. I mean, that was like, wasn't that like almost 4,000 points of characters on the board, and they're all dead? That's awesome.
It was pretty crazy. It was pretty
game.
crazy.
Yeah, some weird swings in there that were unexpected. Yeah, I think it went pretty well, but you got some that envy unit not going down when you killed half.
Yeah, that was.
Only took 4.
I should have broken this unit here, which was disappointing. But also, he should have blown through my giant in one turn, and it took him like 3 or something.
Well, and then he also has that night brick full health, right? Because the giant cleared out half of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So that could have made a difference. I agree that having his Chosen Chariot turn backwards in that early turn was a big mistake, because I think you couldn't really have done what you did if that guy was facing.
Yeah, I was thinking about pushing on one side, and if he had faced it forward, I would have tried to push on the right, but it's so much harder to push with that Exalted Herald there.
Yeah. I mean, he honestly could have kept that guy alive and had I think almost no downside by not putting him into that brick. Like, I don't think he gained anything by pinning that brick, because you were out over in no man's land anyways. If you go forward into when he charged the Herald, I think that was a mistake. But anyways, good game. Lots of death.
If anyone's still watching, please like and subscribe. We'll be back with more games from this tournament, and thanks for watching, everyone.